Hey hunters! Welcome back to Anime Fanfic Corner, the only place on YouTube dedicated exclusively to Hunter x Hunter audiobooks. Today we've got another awesome Hunter x Hunter fanfic for you, HxH, Gen's Adventure. It's Sunday, so just a mini fanfic with 25 chapters. Enjoy! As always, huge shout out to the author, their info's in the description, so make sure to check them out and show some love for this awesome story. If you're new here and love HxH as much as I do, consider dropping a like, subscribing, and officially becoming a hunter. To keep your immersion smooth, I only include intros and outros at the start and end of playlists, so you can enjoy the story with no interruptions. Also, keep an eye on the community posts. I'll be running polls and asking questions, and your input really helps shape what we do next on the channel. Alright, let's dive into it. Peace. Chapter 1. It was a nice day. The sky was blue and water was bright. My name is General. I like reading books, well, not all kinds of books. My favorite are system novels. I have black hair and it just was my 10th birthday. My eyes are brown and I'm pretty cute, not gonna lie. General, wake up, Gon yelled. Currency splash currency, what's happening? Gen looks at a boy probably around 10. General Gen, Gon yelled. I just caught a big fish, Gon said. Oh nice. Gen said while looking at the boy little dizzy. Yeah, I caught it by myself, Gon said. That's cool, Gen said. This is the sign if he is thinking, this is the sign for conversational dialogue. What's wrong, brother? Gon asks. Oh nothing, Gon, Gen said. I just was remembering the book I read. Gen answers. Okay, Gon said. Gen walked up to the water and looked at the lake. Gen said. So when we can take the hunter exam? Gen asked. Around 16 to 17 months, Gon said. We need to catch Lord of the Lake too. Gen added. There is only one thing we must do, Gen said. We must train our butts off. Gon and Gen said at the same time. But what is going on? But if this is the reality, I just have to go all on it. I will become the strongest in this world, motivated from the book. Yeah, both yelled. Chapter 2. Gon, can you cook the fish for us to eat? Gen asked. Sure, General, Gon answered. Gon cooked the fish and poured some water in cups. Amazing. This fish is great. You should become a chef, Gen said. No, I can't, General. We have to find Jing and become stronger, Gon said. That is right, we have to find Jing, but before it I want to become a lot stronger. No time reading books anymore. Gon thought. Gon. We need to become stronger than ever. I will become world's most powerful hunter while searching Jing. Do you want to life the same path as I? Gen asked. Yes, I will become stronger than you. Gon almost yelled. No way, Gon. I will become the best, Gen said. No, I will. Gon said. No, Gen said. No, Gon said. Few hours later. I can't yell anymore, Gon said. I can't yell too, Gen said. What about we became the strongest together? Gon asked. That's a great idea, Gon. We will become the strongest, Gen said in determined voice. Gon, it's starting to get late. We better go back so Aunt Mito doesn't get worried, Gen said. Yeah, Gon said. The boys got to home and ate some evening snacks. Before Gen went to sleep, he looked around and read some books. The next day, Gen and Gon got up and ate some breakfast and went to train. Gen, what kind of training we should do? Gon asked. We should build up some muscles, Gen answered. Yeah. I will go get some large stones to train with, Gon answered. That was the first time they started to prepare for the upcoming hunter exams. Chapter 3. Gen, I found some big stones over there, Gon said. Okie geez, Gen said. If I want to become the strongest, I will have to train hard. After carrying the big stones to an open area, they started to lift up the stones. Couple hours later. Hahoo, Gon said while lifting a big stone. Is this how it feels after training? Gen thought. I feel so powerful, it's like my power is going up faster than rocket. Gen thought. I didn't think my talent was even higher than Gon's. Gen thought. We should take rest, Gen said. Yeah. I'm totally out of energy, Gon said while breathing heavily. Few days later. It's amazing, our progress has been so great that I can lift up to 2,000 kilos. Gon isn't doing that bad either. He is able to lift up to 1,500 kilos. Hey Gon, are you up to go eat something? Gen asked. Yeah, Gon said eagerly. Can I cook the fish you caught earlier? Gen asked. Sure, I cached it to be cooked, Gon said. Some eating moments later. Hey General. Gon said, uncertain. What is it, Gon? Gen asked. Will you leave after you became the stronger? Gon asked. What are you saying? I don't leave you, Gen said. We made a promise to find Jing and became strongest together, Gen said energetically. But. Gon said. No buts. We will do it together, I won't leave you, Gen said. Yeah. We will totally do it. Together we will find Jing and become the strongest. Gon looks up and says. That's the spirit, Gon, Gen said. Gon, we have only 16 months to become stronger to catch Lord of the Lake and then go to the hunter exams, Gen said. OSU, Gon yelled. 6-month time skip. We became so strong already, Gon said. Yeah, we are strong, but we need experience, Gen said. I have an idea, Gon said. Let's start sparring against each other, Gon said. That's a great idea, Gen said. Yeah. Can we start now? Gon said. Sure, Gen said. Okay, let's start when the rock hits the ground, Gon said. Gen walked and picked up couple of potential rocks. Okay, I got the stone, Gen said. Yes, Gon said. Gen throws the rock at the sky. Seconds are ticking. Currency cop currency. Gon and Gen starts to running at each other. Gon starts with sending a punch at Gen's face. Gen blocks the attack with right arm and sends his left foot towards Gon's face. What Gon dodges with his great agility. Both are sending their punches and kicks. Finally Gen's kick reaches Gon and Gon gets knocked on his back, but Gen doesn't end it there, he runs to Gon and punches at his face, which Gon blocks barely. Gon sends his kick at Gen's legs and then jumps back. Gen, you are really good, Gon said. You are too, but you made a grave mistake, Gen said. What? Gon asked, clearly confused. Gon just barely had time to think when a rock was going towards him. Gon bowed backwards. Currency knock currency. Gon's head hit the tree behind him. Ita, Gon yelled. I win, Gen said while holding a punch ready to launch at any second. Okay, you won, Gon said. Can we go once more? Gon pleaded. No, if you want we can go again tomorrow, Gen said. Or if you don't want, Gen said. I want, Gon said. Then you have to train harder, Gen said. I will, I promise, Gon said. Good, Gen said. Gold finger detected. For activation, say yes in your mind. This is hard. 10. Just kidding. 5. 1. Yes, Gen said in his mind. Gold finger activated. Chapter 4. Ah. My head hurts, Gen said while holding his head. What happened? Gon asked. Nothing serious, I think, Gen answered. Let's go home, Gon, some food might do good, Gen said. Yeah, Gon answered. In the evening. Now let's try out this new system. What can you do, system? Hello, this is the system. Do you want to imprint all the information to your mind? Yes. After few moments of pain. Oh, now I understand. In order to activate this system I have to learn then. But the system said that I should wait until the hunter exams are done. I don't know why. Oh, I almost forgot, even before learning Nen I can see my power level if I say system in my mind. I can also analyze others if I say analyze. System. Name Gen. Power level. 90/unlimited, without the sight of violet. Potential. Unknown. Abilities. Analyze. The sight of violet. Intelligence. 180 IQ. Point 0, unlocks when host learns Nen. Shop, unlocks when host learns Nen. Wow, my power level is already 90. Wait, potential unknown. Gen thought. Do I have the potential to become whatever I like? Gen thought. What is this, the sight of violet? Gen thought. It is ability to predict and create any item from the air. Your eyes will become violet, so remember to use contact lenses. That's really cool. Gen thought. How does this analyze work? Gen thought. Does the person I analyze feel something if I do it? Gen thought. Answer is negative. Okay, then analyze. Gen thought. Name, gone. Power level. 75/30,000. Potential analysis. God level potential. Abilities. None. Dread. Mid-dread. Friendship. Family. Intelligence. 90 IQ. Dash. Author here. Potential is calculated: no potential, bad potential, mid potential, good potential, high potential, extraordinary potential, God level potential, and unknown potential. Dread is calculated: no dread, little dread, mid dread, big dread, high dread, God level dread. Friendship levels are never met: hateful, angry, normal, okay, good, amazing, family, do not need to be related. Dash. Wow, Gon is pretty talented and powerful. Gen thought. But I'm more terrified by my own potential. Gen thought. But one thing is certain. Gen thought. I will become the strongest in this town. No, I will become the strongest in this world. Gen thought. Gen, wake up, Gon yelled. Gon, I'm awake, Gen said. Good, Gen, look at the calendar, there is only 10 months left before the hunter exams, and Mito promised, if we catch the Lord of the Lake, we can go to the hunter exams, Gon said, exited. Oh really? Then we have to prepare and catch the Lord of the Lake, Gen said. OSU, Gon yelled. Dash. 9 months later. Dash. I have been training with the eyes. Gen thought. I can predict everything when I have these eyes on. Gen thought to himself. There is one bad thing about these eyes. Gen thought. It will strain a lot of mental energy. Gen thought. The bigger the item I summon, the faster it strained the energy. Gen thought. But today we will have other things to worry. Gen thought. Today we will catch the Lord of the Lake, Gon said. Yeah, we totally will. Gen added. Let's go and find a good spot, Gon said. Lord of the Lake, or other name Master of the Swamp, is a giant fish. The fish is several times larger than General Master of the Swamp is colorful. Its main colors are aqua and blue. Gon and Gen started to fish at different spots. Hours and hours passed. It's so boring, but we have to do it to find our dad Jing and become the strongest, Gon said. Yeah, it may take days, but we will do it together, Gen said. Couple hours passed by. Gon was standing easily, but then something started to pull Gon. Gen, it is here. Come and help me, Gon yelled. I'm coming, Gen yelled. Gen took hold of Gon's fishing rod. They pulled and pulled until it seemed to grow weaker. They put their all might to the last pull. Through all hardships they finally cashed it. Yada. We finally did it. They both yelled in victory. They brought it back to the town. Every villager came and congratulated them. Aunt Mito. They both yelled. What is it? Mito asked in motherly voice. We caught it. They both said in unison. Oh really? Can you show it to me? Aunt Mito asked. Yeah. Just follow us, they said. Couple minutes of walking later. Oh. That's so big. When did you two get so strong? Aunt Mito asked. Aunt Mito, we trained so hard. They almost yelled. Oh, I promised you two something if you caught it. Do you remember? Mito asked. Yeah, you promised to nominate us to the Hunter exams, they said in unison. Oh, you certainly do remember well, Mito said. Can I ask you one question? Why do you want to become a hunter? Mito asked. To find Jing and become the strongest being alive, both yelled like they both had the same mind. Oh, you both certainly remind me on Jing, Mito said. I will go and nominate you. The hunter exam will start in 3 days, so remember to sleep well, Aunt Mito said. Chapter 5. It was a fine day. The sun was bright and the sky was clear. It was normal quiet morning, well, for almost all of us. Gon, wake up, Gen said. Do you remember what day today is? Gen asked. Yeah. It is the day the ship comes and takes us to the hunter exams. Gon answered. Then why aren't you up yet? Gen said. It's only 4 a.m. right now, Gon said. Have you prepared? Gen said. Gon said. So you didn't prepare. I knew it. Gen cursed. Start packing. In 4 hours the ship will go, Gen said. OSU, Gon said. Gon started packing his necessary items and clothes. So do you bring any weapons with you? Gen asked, dumbfounded. I have my fishing rod, Gon said, confused. Baka, Gen yelled. You should at least take one knife with you. Gen instructed. Okay, Gon said. Whoa. Gon wasn't ruined by intelligence. Gen thought. I should look at my stats system, name Gen, power level, 150/unlimited, without, the eyes of Violet, potential, unknown, abilities, analyze, the sight of Violet, intelligence, 180 IQ, 0, unlocks when host learns Nen, shop, unlocks when host learns Nen. That's nice, my power has grown a lot. It's sad that every time I use the sight of Violet, my eyes turn violet. Gen thought. I can't use it because I don't want others to see my power. Gen thought. I really feel powerful when I think about it. But I'm too naive. My power ain't even close to others more powerful. Gen thought. I just have to train more. Gen thought. I should check Gon's progress. Gen thought. Analyze, name, Gon, power level, 130,000, potential analysis, God level potential, abilities, none, dread, mid-dread, friendship, family, intelligence, 90 IQ, that's amazing. Gon has made good progress. That's the God level potential. 3 hours later. Goodbye, Aunt Mito. Gon and Gen yelled. Goodbye to both of you. Aunt Mito yelled. Goodbye everyone, Gon yelled. Yada. We are finally going to the exams, Gon said. Yep. That is kinda cool, Gen said. I will go look at the mast, Gon said. Currency, sniff sniff currency, Gen, Gon yelled. What? Gen answered. I smell that there will be a big storm ahead, Gon said. Yeah, I smelled it too, Gen said. We should go in and tell the captain, Gon said. Go ahead, I will go in a while, Gen answered. Now I'm alone. I will check some other stats. Analyze, name, Jack, power level, 2500, potential analysis, bad potential, abilities, none, dread, no dread, friendship, never met, intelligence, 105 IQ, that's pretty bad. After checking couple others, Gen realized that his and Gon's potentials were truly amazing. Most humans whose potentials Gen checked were maximum of 200, 1000. Gen started to realize how amazing of a potential he and Gon has. This was only the beginning of a great adventure. Gen then walked to the cabin where Gon was. Did you tell them about the storm? Gen asked. Gon answered. They said just let them handle it, Gon said. Okay, Gen said. Analyze, name, Paul Captain, power level, 500-600, potential analysis, bad potential, abilities, none, dread, high dread, friendship, normal, intelligence, 112 IQ, That captain is kinda powerful. It's a shame that he didn't have a better potential. 1 hour later. The waves are just increasing and increasing, Gen said. Yeah, they are. Gon nodded. Couple minutes later. The waves are decreasing now, Gon said. Yeah, I think it was just a little storm, Gen said. I hope we can get to the hunter exam soon, Gon said. Yeah, Gen said. Chapter 6. Excuse me, can you both come to the captain's cabin? Crew member asked. Okay, Gon said. In the cabin. In the room were 2 other hunter exam participants. What are your names? Captain asked. I'm Gon, Gon said. I'm General, Gen said. I'm Kurapika, Kurapika said. It's Leorio, Leorio said. So why do you want to become hunters? Captain asked. Hey, if you are not a examiner, you can't boss us around, Leorio said. Just answer the question, Captain said. Because my dad is a hunter and I want to find my father and become the strongest, Gon said immediately. I have the same reason, Gen said with his analytic voice. Hey kids. You don't have to answer his questions, Leorio said. Why can't I tell him? Gon asked. You two aren't team players. It's because I don't want to tell him my reason, Leorio said. I agree with Leorio, Kurapika said. Hey you. Aren't you younger than me? You should have some respect, Leorio said. If it'd tell you the reason it'd be exposing my deepest secrets, Kurapika said to the captain. That's why I can't tell you the reason, Kurapika said. Hey, stop ignoring me, Leorio yelled. In other words, you refuse to answer my question, Captain said. Tell the examines that we have 2 more dropouts, Captain said. What do you mean? Leorio asked. Oh, you don't understand. The hunter exams have already begun, Captain said. What? Leorio and Kurapika asked in unison. There is so many hunter wannabes, so the examines don't have time to review them all, Captain said. They hire people like me to trim out the bad ones, Captain said. You may have noticed that everybody else has already withdrawn, Captain said. If they could not handle a little storm, they could not handle the hunter exams, Captain said. In other words, you can only continue if I let you, Captain said. You could have told sooner, Leorio said. I'm the last survivor of the Kurta clan. 4 years ago my clan was destroyed by a band of criminals. I wish to become hunter to hunt down that criminal organization. The Phantom Troop, Kurapika said. So you want to become bounty hunter, Captain said. Phantom Troop is A-class bounty. Are you sure you can handle it? Captain asked. I do not fear death. I only fear that my rage will fade over time, Kurapika said. So petty reason, Leorio said. You just want to become hunter to take revenge, Leorio said. Does that require that you became hunter? Leorio asked. That may be the dumbest question that I ever heard, Leorio, Kurapika said while mocking Leorio. You can't get information, you can kill, but if you do you get into a lot of trouble, Kurapika said. Hey Mr. Leorio, why do you want to become hunter? Gon asked. Me? Leorio asked. It's obvious. I want money, Leorio said. You can buy anything you want with money, Leorio said. Well, you can't buy intelligence with your money, Leorio, Kurapika said. That 3 times now. Step outside. I'm going to end your filthy Kurta bloodline here and now, Leorio said. Take that back, Leorio, Kurapika yelled. Take that back, Kurapika said in angry voice. That Mr. Leorio for you, Leorio said. Chapter 7. Kurapika and Leorio were walking towards the ship's deck, while the storm was getting worse. You will never disrespect my family again, Leorio, Kurapika said. That's Mr. Leorio, you filthy Kurta, Leorio said. Meanwhile in the captain's cabin. Captain, look. Crew member said. There is a huge tornado ahead. Another crew member said. We will sink if we hit that. Another crew member said. Everyone go lower the sails now, Captain yelled. We will help, Gon said. Gen, let's go, Gon said. Yeah, Gen said. Hurry up, crew member yelled while trying his best to take the sail down. Everyone used all of their strength to take the sail down. When everyone thought the situation was over, a crew member slipped and fell out of the ship. When Kurapika and Leorio saw this, they tried to grab him. When everybody thought that he was dead, Gon jumped and grabbed his hands, while Gen jumped and grabbed his ankles, while Leorio and Kurapika grabbed Gen's ankles. Kurapika and Leorio pulled with their all strength and got everybody to the safety. Gon, did you jump? You could have died. Gen, Kurapika and Leorio said. But I didn't, Gon said. Mr. Leorio, sorry for disrespecting you, Kurapika said. Leorio is fine, Leorio said. I'm also sorry for saying all those evil things, Leorio said. It's okay, Kurapika said. You all passed, Captain said. We all passed? Everyone asked, shocked. You all have a great potential. Remember, never betray your friends, Captain said. Yeah, we will never, everyone said together. Look, there is the harbor, Gon yelled. It's beautiful, Kurapika and Leorio said. It certainly is. Gen could not help but to be amazed. Kurapika seems kinda strong. Analyze. Name, Kurapika. Power level. 115,000. Potential analysis. Extraordinary potential. Abilities. Scarlet Eyes. Dread. Big Dread. Friendship. Okay. Intelligence. 110 IQ. He is kinda strong. Better not make an enemy of him. Analyze. Name, Leorio. Power level. 32,000. Potential analysis. Good potential. Abilities. None. Dread. Little Dread. Friendship. Okay. Intelligence. 105 IQ. He is not that bad either. Hello you two, Gen said. Hi. They answered. So my name is General. Nice to meet you, Mr. Leorio and Kurapika, Gen said. Nice to meet you, Kurapika said. Just Leorio is fine, Leorio said. Okay. Gen smiled. Flashback. When everybody at my age group was learning to walk, I was learning how to write. When everybody was learning how to read, I was learning math. I was just smarter than everyone. I really didn't hang out with anyone else than Gon, because there weren't a lot of other kids. Although everything was easy to learn, it didn't feel right. I started to hang out more with Gon. The years passed by and my mind was only one objective. To find Jing and explore the world while becoming the strongest. There was just one problem: I had to wait until we were 11 years old and enter the hunter exams. Flashback end. Now the day has come. It's just matter of time when I will become the strongest. So do you guys want to find to the right spot yourselves, or do you want to ally with us? Gen asked. Yeah, it would be amazing if you guys would be with us, Gon added. Sounds good to me, Kurapika said. I'm in, Leorio said. We will only have to wait where the adventure takes us. Chapter 8. After getting over the sea, Jin and his friends arrived safely at Dole Harbor. Hey guys, Gon yelled. The captain gave us some advice. He told me that we have to head towards the big cedar tree at the top of the hill, Gon said. Jin and his friends started walking towards the tree. Jin sensed something. Someone is following us. Analyze. Name, Robert, scheming participant. Power level. 21,000. Potential analysis. Mid potential. Abilities. None. Dread. Little Dread. Friendship. Never met. Intelligence. 100 IQ. He is not dangerous. I will let him follow us. Jin and his friends walked to a quiet town. This place is creepy, Leorio said. I don't see a single person, Leorio said. No, there is plenty, Gon said. There sure is, Gen added. Currency door opens currency. A lot of people come to block their path. What is this freak show? Leorio asked. Exciting, old lady said. Exciting? Leorio asked. Exciting two-choice quiz, old lady yelled. Currency random music currency. You boys are headed for the tree on the hill, correct? Old lady asked. To reach that tree you have to pass through this town. I shall administer a single question quiz, old lady said. Wait, hold on? What is going on here? Leorio asked, clearly confused. You will have 5 seconds to answer, old lady said. Give wrong answer and you will be disqualified, old lady said. You will have to give up taking this year's hunter exam, old lady said. I see this is the part of the hunter exam, Kurapika said. So what happens if we don't state our answer? Gen asked. This kid is very smart, old lady thought. I'm sorry, but you will be disqualified, old lady said. I see. I happen to be a quiz expert, Leorio said. Wait, only one question? Leorio said. Your answer will be either number 1 or number 2, old lady said. Any other answer will be considered incorrect, old lady said. Wait a minute. All 3 of us share one question? Leorio asked. So if one of them answers incorrectly, I will be disqualified too? Leorio asked. As if that would happen, Kurapika said. What was that? Leorio said. But this will be easier because just one of us need to know the answer, Gon said. This sounds too easy to be true, Gen thought. I bet the question is impossible to answer, Gen thought. Hey there, hurry up or else I will answer the question first, boy said. Who are you? Leorio asked. He followed us all the way from the port, Gen said. So you noticed too, Gon said. Yeah, Gen answered. Huh, seriously? Leorio asked. Sorry, kid. I happened to overhear your conversation, the boy said. What will you do? Old lady asked. He seems eager to take it, Leorio said. We should let him take it, Gen said. That way we will know what question to expect, Gen said. Gen is right, Leorio said. I don't mind, Gon said. I have no objection, Kurapika said. Then I will get to it, boy said. Baka, the boy thought. I will leave a trail of traps behind me, the boy thought. Here is your question, old lady said. Evil villains have captured your mother and lover. You can only save one. Select 1 for your mother and 2 for your lover, old lady said. Which will you save? Old lady asked. How is this even a quiz? Leorio asked. The answer is 1, the boy said arrogantly. Oh, why do you say that? Old lady asked. Because you can't replace your mother, but you can find another lover, the boy said. What? Leorio asked. You may pass, the old lady said. You just have to tell the old lady what she wants to hear, the boy said. Bye, the boy said. He is just stupid, Gen thought. How was that answer right? Leorio asked. It wasn't right, Gen said. What do you mean? Leorio asked. I highly doubt that was the right path, Gen said. Wait. Not another word from you or you all will be disqualified, old lady said. Now your turn, old lady said. Here is your question. Your son and daughter has been kidnapped. You can only rescue one. Select 1 your son or select 2 your daughter. Which will you rescue? Old lady said. You have 5 seconds, go, old lady said. Leorio went and took a chair. 5, 4. Leorio ran towards the examiner. 3, 2, 1, 0. When Leorio was about to hit the lady, Kurapika blocked it. What are you doing? Leorio asked. The answer was right, Kurapika said. The right answer is silence, Kurapika said. That's right. the old lady said. The path which the boy took was wrong path, am I right? Kurapika said. Yes. It was the wrong path, old lady said. This is the right path. Walk 2 hours and you reach the top, old lady said. A couple lives in a cabin beneath that tree. They serve as navigators. If you meet their standards, I believe that they will guide you to the exam site, old lady said. Thank you, Gon said. No problem, the old lady said. Gen and his friends started to walk towards new adventures. Let's see where this path takes them. Chapter 9. After walking for 4 hours. It's totally dark out here, Leorio said. Walk 2 hours, she said. Leorio whimpered. It was 2 hours ago, Leorio said. Just keep walking, Gen said. Currency, beware of magical beast. Currency. What does that sign mean? Gon asked. In this forest there are probably magical beasts, Gen said to Gon. I'm hungry, Leorio whimpered. Leorio, he will leave you behind, if you don't come, Gon said. I see it, Kurapika said. I smell that a magical beast is inside the house, Gen thought. Currency cop, currency cop, currency. Hello, anyone home? Leorio said. Are they out? Gon asked. We are coming in, Leorio said. Magical beast laughed. It's a magical beast, Leorio said. A transforming magical beast, the Kiriko, Kurapika said. They can take a human form, Kurapika said. That's an extreme intelligent creature, Kurapika added. There is a woman in his arms, Gon yelled. And the guy on the floor needs medical attention, Leorio added. I will run in and attract the attention of the Kiriko. Then Leorio go and heal the man. Gon and Kurapika go and take the woman, Gen said. The Kiriko jumped out of the window. Please save my wife, the man said. Leorio, take care of the injured man, Gen yelled as he ran after the Kiriko. Got it? Leorio yelled. Gen, Gon and Kurapika started running after the Kiriko. Kiriko, let her go, Gon yelled. When Gon spoke to the Kiriko, Gen jumped and punched the Kiriko so hard that the woman fell. Kurapika, Gen yelled. Leave it to me, Kurapika yelled back. Gon, let's hunt the Kiriko, Gen said. Yeah, Gon said back. Gon and Gen started running towards the Kiriko. There it is, Gen yelled to Gon. Wait, he doesn't look anything like the other one, Gen thought. Gon, be careful. There is 2 or more Kirikos, Gen yelled. Yeah, I noticed it too. They look so different, Gon answered. Analyze, Gon thought. Name, magical beast. Power level 150-500. Potential analysis. Bad potential. Abilities. Transformation. Dread. Big dread. Friendship. Never met. Intelligence. 100 IQ. This magical beast is kinda powerful, Gen thought. Who are you? Gen asked. I'm the one you punched, magical beast said. Cut the crap. Who are you and where is the other one? Gen asked. Okay, chill. This was just examination, we are the navigators, magical beast said. How can we be sure that you aren't lying? Gen asked. Gen, I can sense that he isn't lying, Gon said. Oh okay, Gen said. Follow me, the magical beast said. Dash. Meanwhile with Kurapika. Dash. Are you injured anywhere? Kurapika asked. I'm okay, the woman said. What about my husband? How is he? The woman asked. Don't worry. He is in good hands with Leorio, Kurapika said. Please take me to my husband, the woman said. Kurapika notices her wrist. Those tattoos, Kurapika thought. Kurapika. Are you okay? Leorio asked. Leorio? Kurapika asked. Guess you guys are okay, Leorio said. How is that man? Kurapika asked. Yeah, no worries. The wound was not as deep as it looked. I gave him some painkillers, So he is sound asleep in the cabin, Leorio said. I see, Kurapika said. Kurapika strikes Leorio with his weapon. Hey. How did you know that I was imposter? Magical Beast asked. I did not think that you were. Gen told Leorio to take care of the injured man and he consented. Kurapika answered. Given that the magical beast is still on the loose, I attacked you for foolishly leaving an injured man on his own. That's all, Kurapika said. Now I need you to answer my question. Who are you? Kurapika asked. The woman smirked. Back at the house. How many years was it when someone was able to tell us apart? Magical Beast asked. I'm ecstatic. Other Magical Beast answered. Can you tell that their faces and voices are different? Leorio asked. No, not at all, Kurapika said. You see, the one Gen and I beat up is the husband, Gon said. Which one are you talking about? Leorio and Kurapika thought. Allow us to introduce ourselves. The man said. We are the navigators. Our family provides support to the hunter exam. The man said. I'm their daughter. The woman said. I'm their son. The man said. Man, you had us fooled, Leorio said. The hunter exam site changes every year, so it's hard to locate it, so we navigators help by guiding the applicants to the site. Magical Beast said. Oh, that's how it works, Gon said. But we don't help every candidate. The woman said. We are test applicants that see if they are qualified to take the exam. The man said. Kurapika. The woman said. Yes, Kurapika said. You successfully used the most vague of hints to determine that we were not spouses. The hint was these tattoos which in this region mark a woman single for life. The woman said. Kurapika demonstrated that he is very knowledgeable. The woman said. Therefore he passes. The woman said. Way to go, Kurapika, Gon said. Nice job, Kurapika, Gen said. Leorio. The man said. Yeah, Leorio said. You never realized my true identity. The man said. However, you dressed my injuries faster and more than any doctor. The man said. Most important is that you continued to reassure me that my wife is safe. The man said. Stop it. You are embarrassing me, Leorio said. Your kindness makes you worthy to take the hunter exam. Therefore you pass too. The man said. Really? Whoa, Leorio said. You did it, Gon said. And finally Gen and Gon. Magical Beast said. Your superhuman physical ability and your amazing observation make you too worthy of taking the hunter exam. Therefore you too pass. Magical Beast said. Yayo, Gon said. Great job, Gon, Gen said. You too, General, Gon said. We will now take you to the exam site. Magical Beast said. Isn't it great that we all passed? Gon yelled. It's too early to celebrate, Kurapika said. Yeah, Gon. The real hunter exam haven't even started, Gen said. Don't be so mean, Gon yelled. Baka, Gen said. And there it is. Let's see where this journey takes us. Chapter 10. That should be it. That's the building. The man said. Oh. That's so huge, Gon said. Yeah, it is, Kurapika said. This is expected from the hunter exam, Leorio said. That's too big of a building. Everyone could find it. Gen thought. No, that's the wrong building. This is the right. The man said while pointing at small restaurant. What? Gon, Leorio and Kurapika said. Hooah. I should have expected this. Gen thought. Wait, this isn't funny. Isn't this a normal restaurant? Leorio asked. You can't mean that hunter applicants from around the world are gathered here? Leorio said. If it was that big building everyone could find it. No one would expect that the hunter exam with its million candidates would gather here, Gen said. That's right, General, the man said. Let's go inside. The man said. Inside the restaurant. Welcome. The chef welcomed. Is the back room open? The man asked. What will you have? The chef asked. The steak combo that opens your eyes to the light. For 3. The man said. For 3? How would you like them? The chef asked. Grilled over low flame until cooked. The man said. Got it. Let yourself into the back room. The chef said. Gen, Gon, Kurapika and Leorio walked to the back room. Wait here. The man said. Wait? Where are the others? Leorio asked. I can't wait for the steak combo, Gon said. Baka. It was the password for the hunter exams, Gen said. Oh, we don't get to eat? Gon asked little bit down. 1 in 10,000. The man said. Huh? Gon asked. The number of applicants, who made it this far. The man said. You have done extremely well for first-timers. The man said. Well, good luck. The man said. Thank you, Gon said. I would be happy to serve as your navigators for next year as well. The man said. I'm sorry, old man, but we don't intend to lose, Gen said. Old man? The man thought as he walked away. The room starts to go down. Oh, it appears that his room is an elevator, Kurapika said. It appears to be that way, Gen said. After couple of minutes the elevator door opens. Strange atmosphere here, Leorio said. They are clearly different from the applicants in the ship, Kurapika said. Each is a master in their own way, Kurapika said. And that kid with white hair looks powerful. Gen thought. Analyze. Gen thought. Name, Killua. Power levels. 828,000. Potential analysis. God level potential. Abilities. Claws. Assassin mode. Silent walk. Rhythm echo. Dread. High dread. Friendship. Never met. Intelligence. 145 IQ. Oops, I don't want to mess with that guy, at least not now. Gen thought. Chapter 11. Hello, Gon said. Everyone stared at Gon. Everyone is really tense, Gon said. Yeah, it's because of the hunter exam, Gen said. Hello, please take your number, Robot said. There. The robot said. Number 406. Gen thought. Be sure to wear this at your chest at all times and not to lose it, Robot said. Haven't seen you guys around before. Man came up and said. Yo. The man said. You can tell that we are new? Gon asked. Analyze. Gen thought. Name, Tampa, Newbie Destroyer. Power levels. 23/1000. Potential analysis. Mid potential. Abilities. None. Dread. Little dread. Friendship. Normal. Intelligence. 100 IQ. He doesn't seem very powerful, Gen thought. But the Newbie Destroyer title seems kinda weird, Gen thought. More or less, Tampa answered. After all, this will be my 35th attempt, Tampa said. 35th? Kurapika, Leorio, Gon and Gen said, surprised. You could say that I'm veteran, Tampa said. Everyone would give up, if they don't have different motive, Gen thought. Nothing to brag about, Leorio said. True, Kurapika said. If you have any questions feel free to ask me, Tampa said. Thank you, Gon answered. My name is Tampa, Tampa said. My name is Gon, Gon said. These are Gen, Kurapika and Leorio, Gon said. Hey, are there other ones that have taken this exam multiple times like you? Gon asked. Well, I have the most experience here, but there are few others, Tampa said. For instance, there is him, Tampa said. Number 255, To-Do, the wrestler. He is unmatched in his strength, Tampa said. And there is Badoro, the kung fu master, Tampa said. Then you have the three brothers. Amori, Imori, and Amori. They are known for their excellent teamwork, Tampa said. There are many more, but they have taken the exam most times, Tompa said. Ah! A random man screamed. My arms are gone. The man said. Oh, how peculiar. A random red-haired man said. Analyze. Gen thought. Name, HxH. Power levels. 12800/15,000. Potential analysis. Extraordinary potential. Abilities. None. Nen abilities. Bungee gum. Texture surprise. Dread. God level dread. Friendship. Never met. Intelligence. 130 IQ. It would be better to keep away from him. Gen thought. But what is Nen ability? Gen thought. I wonder why so powerful character is on the hunter exams. Gen thought. His arm seems to have formed into flower petals, HxH said. No smoke and mirrors here, HxH said. Do take care. When you bump into someone you should really apologize, HxH said with his evil smirk. That psychopath is back again, Tompa said while holding his head. Again? Gon asked. Does that mean that he took the exam last year? Kurapika asked. Number 44 HxH, the magician. Last year he was a virtual lock to pass the exam, until he all but killed the examiner that he didn't like, Tompa said. And they are still allowing him to take the exams this year? Leorio asked. Of course, Tompa said. Every year, the examiner and the exam's content changes, and the examiners are the new ones who choose the new content, Tompa said. The devil himself could pass, if it were the examiner's determination, Tompa said. That's just how hunter exam works, Tompa said. Anyway, no one likes him, Tompa said. You should stay away too, Tompa said. He looks dangerous. That much is for sure, Leorio said. Oh, right. Do you want to have a drink I brought? Tompa asked. No, we pass, Gen said. Why? Gon asked. We don't know him. He could have poisoned the drink or something else, Gen said. Gen is right. We should be extra careful in the hunter exams, Kurapika said. Oh, okay, Tompa said while he walked away. He sure was talkative old man, Leorio said. Currency ring currency. I apologize for the wait. Purple-haired man said. Now let's start the hunter exam. The man said. Chapter 12. My name is Satots, Satots said. I'm the examiner of the first test. You just have to follow me to the test 2. It is simple, Satots said. 2 hours have passed since the start of the exam. The applicants have traveled over 30 kilometers from the start. None of them know how far they must go. They are forced to run at the leader's pace with no goal specified. It's a monotonous course with no end in sight, so many applicants are already dropped out. I underestimated the hunter exam. Leorio thought. Every person here is a monster. Leorio thought. It's gathering of monsters. Leorio thought. Hey kid, Leorio yelled. What? Killua asked. You should do the hunter exam some respect, Leorio said. What do you mean? Killua asked. That skateboard, it's cheating, Leorio said. How so? Killua asked. Leorio, you should calm down, Gen said. Yeah, Leorio. That isn't cheating, Gon said. Gen and Gon, what are you saying? Leorio asked. The examiner told us to follow him, Gen said. Yeah, he didn't specify how to, Gon said. Whose side you two are? Leorio asked. Hey, how old you both are? Killua asked. We are both 12. Gen answered. We are the same age. Killua thought. I guess that I will rant too, Killua said. Wow, that was cool, Gon said. What's your name? Gen asked, although he already knew the answer. My name is Killua. What's your name? My name is Gen and this is my brother Gon. Gen answered truthfully. Damn it. Leorio cursed in his mind. Making a fool out of me. Leorio thought. So where did you learn that trick? Gen asked. Skateboarding? Killua asked. Yeah, Gen said. I trained it by myself, Killua said. Oh, you are very good at it, Gen said. Killua, what is your favorite color? Gon asked. It's blue. Killua answered. Cool, my favorite color is green, Gon said. My favorite color is blue too, Gen said. It's been almost 4 hours since the exam started. Kurapika thought. We must have traveled at least 60 kilometers. Kurapika thought. How much farther do we need to go? Kurapika questioned himself. Wah, Leorio said. Only one rookie passes every 3 years the hunter exam. Leorio thought to himself. So for normal human like me, it isn't even worth dreaming about. Leorio thought. Damn it. Leorio thought. Leorio was so over that he stopped running. Gon stopped and watched Leorio. Hey, forget him, Killua said. Yeah, he is too tired to continue, Gen said. No, my instinct says that he will continue, Gon said. Screw that, Leorio said. I'm gonna become hunter, Leorio said as he started running faster than ever. Gon took his rod and swinged it and took Leorio's bag. You sure have a good instinct, Gen said as they started running. Yeah, Killua said, impressed. Hey Gon, can I try your rod later? Killua asked. Yes, if I can try your skateboard, Gon said. Not fair. I wanna try your skateboard too, Gen said. Okay. I will let you both try it, Killua said. Yee. Gen and Gon yelled. We have reached 80-kilometer mark. Satots thought. It is the time to pick up the pace a little bit. Satots thought. Gen and Gon. Do you want to race who finishes first? Killua asked. I'm in, Gen said. Me too, Gon said. The loser has to buy everyone a dinner, Gen said. Okay. Killua and Gon said. Okay, you are on, Killua said. Ready. Go, Gen said. Leorio, are you okay? Kurapika asked. I'm okay, Leorio yelled. Just look at me, Leorio said. I realized that no matter how stupid I look I have to keep going, Leorio said. I should take example of that as well. Kurapika thought. I'm impressed that you two can keep up with me, Killua said. Really? Gon said. Thanks, Gen said. Or maybe everyone else is just too slow, Killua said. Man, this hunter exam is going to be a breeze, Killua said. Hey, why do you want to become a hunter? Gon asked. I'd like to know as well, Gen said. Me? I'm not really interested to become a hunter, Killua said. Huh? Gon asked. I heard that this exam was supposed to be very hard, Killua said. So I thought that it'd be fun, Killua said. Why do you both want to become hunter? Killua asked. It's because we want to find our dad and become the strongest in the world. Gen and Gon said together. What kind of hunter he is? Killua asked. We don't know, Gen said. Ha 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 ha, Killua laughed. That's kinda weird, Killua said. Really? Gon asked. You want to become hunter like your dad, but you don't know anything about him, Killua said. We were raised by Aunt Mito, so we have only seen pictures of our dad, Gon said. Hey, there is the exit, Gen said. All three of them started running their fastest. I won. All three yelled at the same time. Chapter 13. Yeah. I won, Gon said. What are you talking about? Killua asked. I won clearly, Gen said. Mr. Satots, did you see who won? Gon asked. I believe that you all three crossed the line simultaneously, Satots said. Oh, Gon said. Then I will buy Gen a dinner, Gen will buy Killua a dinner and Killua will buy me a dinner, Gon said. That does not make sense, Gen said. Why don't we all just buy our own dinner? Killua asked. But all three of us won, right? Gon said. Just be it, Gen said. Killua, you don't want to argue with Gon, Gen said. Yeah, Killua said. Hey, Mr. Satots. Is this where the second exam will take place? Gon asked. No, we still have quite a way to go, Satots said. Oh, Gon said. So Satots, why there isn't more exciting tests? Gen asked. I'm sorry if you feel that way. Satots answered politely. No problem, Gen said. Analyze. Gen thought. Name, Satots. Power levels. 1800/5000. Potential analysis. Good potential. Abilities. Stealth. Nen abilities. Self-healing. Ghostly steps. Author here. I improvised to HxH Nen because there weren't any clues to his Nen. Dread. High dread. Friendship. Normal. Intelligence. 125 IQ. It's so foggy here, Killua said. Yeah, it is really foggy, Gon said. Yeah, Gen said. Hey Kurapika, Gen said. Is this our destination? Kurapika asked. No it isn't, Gon said. I see, Kurapika said. The fog is fading, Kurapika said. Yeah it is, Gon said. The Numir wetlands, also known as Swindler's Swamp. We must cross these wetlands to reach the second test. This place is home to many bizarre animals, many of them being cunning, insatiable creatures who deceive humans and also prey upon them, HxH said. Be very careful, HxH said. If you let them fool you, you are dead, HxH said. The door behind the applicants started closing. Currency bam currency, the door closed. The wetland creatures will use every trick in their book to fool the prey, HxH said. An ecosystem which creatures obtain food through deceit. Hence the name Swindler's Swamp, HxH said. Stay very close to me so you don't be deceived, HxH said. What a joke, Leorio said. How can they fool us when they are expecting it, Leorio said. Don't let them fool you, a man yelled. I just said they can't, Leorio said. Don't fall for it, the man said. He is lying to you, the man said. He is an imposter, the man said. He isn't the examiner, I'm the real examiner, the man said. An imposter? Leorio said. That's just funny, Gen thought. How can anyone believe it? Gen thought. Look at this, the man said. He looks just like Mr. HxH, Gon said. It's a man face tape, one of the creatures that dwell on the wetlands, the man said. A man face tape? Leorio asked. They love the taste of fresh human flesh. However, their limbs are long and thin, so they are quite weak, the man said. That's why they disguise themselves as humans, the man said. They trick humans into following them to the wetlands, the man said. He intends to trap every single applicant, the man said. Bastard, Leorio said while looking at HxH. He certainly doesn't walk like a human, a man in ninja costume said. 3 cards hit the man and 3 cards are flying towards HxH. HxH catches them with ease. Huh? Leorio asked. I see, Hisoka said. That settles it, Hisoka said. You are the real one, Hisoka said while looking at HxH. What, he is the real examiner? The ninja said. Examiners are hunters selected by the committee to perform this duty without pay, Hisoka said. Any hunter, bearing this title we seek, would be able to block that attack, Hisoka said. That was all unnecessary. If Hisoka didn't do it, over half of the applicants would have followed that man. So boring, Gen thought. I shall take that as a compliment. However, should you attack me again for any reason, I shall report you for turning on an examiner and you will be disqualified immediately, HxH said. Are we clear? HxH asked. Sure, Hisoka said. He was attempting to confuse the applicants, to lure some of them away, HxH said. We can't relax our guard, Killua said. Yeah, Gen and Gon said. Okay, if you all are ready we shall continue. Follow me, HxH said. Chapter 14. Everyone started following the examiner HxH. TSK. Another marathon, Leorio said. And we are running through marsh this time, Kurapika said. Running on wet ground requires more energy, Kurapika said. The applicants have finally escaped the long and dark tunnel. Thus far, 36 candidates have withdrawn from the exam, leaving 369 remaining applicants. Their next challenge is the Numir wetlands, also known as Swindler's Swamp. The brutal hunter exam continues. Make sure to be close to me, Satoth said. The fog is getting thicker, Kurapika said. All right. This is our change. A random man with black hair said. We will take advantage of the fog to get rid of him. The man said. Gen and Gon, Killua said. Huh? Gon asked. Let's move up, Killua said. Yeah, let's move closer to Mr. Satoth's, Gen said. Okay, Gon said. We don't want to lose sight of the examiner, Gon said. Yeah, and we don't want to get in trouble with Hisoka right now, Gen said. So you noticed too? Killua asked. Yeah, it was pretty obvious, Gen said. Notice, what? Gon asked. Let's just move on, Gen said. Yeah, Killua said. Leorio, Kurapika, Killua and Gen said that we should move on. Gon yelled. Hey, can't you feel the tension surrounding us? Killua asked. Baka, if I had a strength, I'd already be there, Leorio yelled. Don't worry about us, Kurapika said. What? Gon said. Let's go, Killua said. We can't even tell which way we are going, Kurapika said. Don't worry. As long as we don't lose sight of the guys ahead of us, Leorio said. Everyone disappears. What? Leorio said. What's going on? Leorio asked. What? Leorio says while watching flying strawberries ahead of him. A man screams while being held on the mouth of Nagan-lugging tortoise. This looks bad, Leorio said while watching everyone going crazy. Damn, which way we are supposed to go? A man said. Did we lose sight of him? Other asked. I heard people screaming around us, Gon said. Just stay on your guard, Killua said. I wonder if Leorio and Kurapika are okay. Gon asked. Gon, don't worry about them, Gen said. They aren't as weak as they look, Gen said. Gen, Gon and Killua said at the same time. AAA, they yelled as they fell into a trap. They fell into the mouth of Frog in waiting. Leorio, Kurapika yelled. Kurapika jumped and slashed towards the eye of Nagan-lugging tortoise. It let Leorio free, but he fell from its mouth. Ouch, Leorio said. Leorio, here is our opportunity, Kurapika said. Yeah, Leorio said and started running behind Kurapika. When the frog in waiting was walking he felt unwell and troweled Gen, Gon and Killua out of its mouth. Guess he didn't like the taste of us, Gon said. It was this. Killua showed a can of juice. Oh, it's the poison Tompa gave us, Gen said. Poison? Gon asked. Yeah, I smelled the poison from the can, Gen said. You are so cool, General, Gon said. Yeah, I know, Gen said. Well, anyways, I could have escaped, Killua said. I'm still worried about Leorio and Kurapika, Gon said. Forget about them, let's move on, Killua said. We can still catch up to the examiner, Killua said. Currency, sniff sniff currency. Gon smelled the air. We have lost sight of the front runners, Kurapika said. Which way should we go? Leorio asked. Stop, Leorio said when he saw Hisoka. Chapter 15. When I saw you last year, I knew that you weren't hunter material. The man said to Hisoka. We will spare you, if you promise not to take the hunter exam next year. Other man said angrily. Sure, Hisoka said. Huh? All the man said. I'm passing the exam this year, so I don't need to retake it, Hisoka said. Passing? Idiot. The man said. Look at this fog. It's impossible to determine which way the main group went. The man said. Meaning we have all failed the exam. Other man said. Ha 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 ha, Hisoka laughed quietly. So that's why, Hisoka said. Having already failed you wish to play examiner, Hisoka said. Hunters require prey. Why don't I play examiner and judge whether you are hunter material, Hisoka said while lifting a card. Shut up, everyone yelled while charging towards him. Hisoka took the card and did a spiral. Everyone who attacked was left dead. Now then, Hisoka said. The last remaining man started to crawl out. HxH help, he said visibly scared. Hell, the man was about to finish his word when a card sliced into his back of head. Hisoka went toward and withdrew his card. Well, Hisoka said while looking towards Leorio and Kurapika. Care to participate in my little game of examiner? Hisoka said. Earlier. Gen, I smelled blood over there and heard Leorio yelling, Gon said. Yeah. I heard it too, Gen said. I have to go and save them, Gon said. Gon. Let me do it, Gen said. Why can't I come? Gon asked. It's too dangerous for you, for now, Gen said. I will save them. I promise, Gen said. But, Gon said. No buts. Go to Killua and say that I went to do something, Gen said. Okay, Gon said. Leorio, Kurapika whispered. On my signal, we both ran at different directions, Kurapika said. What? Leorio asked. He is vastly more experienced in real combat, Kurapika said. The two of us don't stand a chance against him, Kurapika said. We cannot afford to squander time in a pointless fight, Kurapika said. Now, Kurapika yelled and started running as hard as he can. I see, Hisoka said. A wise decision, Hisoka said. Hey, Hisoka laughed. Hisoka said as he saw a faint shadow coming towards him. I just can't do it. Hisoka thought. This may not be my fight, but I won't close my eyes, Leorio said. Leorio, Kurapika yelled as he ran. Leorio started charging towards Hisoka. I adore that look on your face, Hisoka said. Leorio hit Hisoka, but Hisoka changed into dust. What? Leorio asked. When Hisoka was about to grab Leorio's neck, a dagger came towards his face. Hisoka had to dodge it. Gen? Leorio yelled. Looks like I made it in time, Gen said. Not bad little boy, Hisoka said. Chill out you creepy old man, Gen said to Hisoka. Old man? Hisoka thought. I'm actually kinda young. Hisoka thought. That was a great dagger. It's sad that you threw it away, Hisoka said. Actually I didn't throw it away. I just made it disappear and appear to my backpack. Gen thought. Hisoka started to walk towards General. Your fight is with me, Leorio yelled as he ran towards Hisoka. Hisoka punched Leorio right at his left cheek. Meanwhile Gen took the dagger out of his backpack and started running towards Hisoka. When Gen hit Hisoka, he fell to dust. Right away he drew his dagger towards the real Hisoka. Wow, this kid has some skill, Hisoka thought when he dodged the dagger. Actually the thing that is really good is the sight of violet. Gen thought. It allows me to see his next move and manifest items from nothing. Gen thought. Not bad kid, but can you handle this? Hisoka asked. Hisoka started running towards Gen with his awesome speed. Hisoka reached out his hand to grab Gen's throat. This speed. Gen thought. Just when Hisoka was about to grab his throat, Gen did something unexpected. Chapter 16. Gen manifested 5 little needles right at his neck. Hisoka saw that and quickly withdrew his hand. Gen took the 5 needles at his hand and drew them like he had been training it for years. This kid, Hisoka thought. This kid has so amazing potential, Hisoka thought. I feel so good, Hisoka said while his bloodlust increased. Old man, you should control your bloodlust little more, Gen said. Oh, he noticed. I wasn't even emitting that much bloodlust, Hisoka thought. By the way, your friend isn't dead, Hisoka said. Yeah, I know, Gen said. How? Hisoka asked, little dumbfounded. I can hear his breathing and heartbeat, Gen said. Amazing. Amazing. I can't wait for him to grow, Hisoka thought. Hisoka started to run towards him more. Hisoka did some basic punches which Gen dodged or redirected, because it would almost break his arm if he blocked the punch. I'm in obvious disadvantage. It would be amazing if I could make my weapons fly without throwing it, Gen said. Gen manifested needles with little metal strings tied together. He drew them at about ankles level. Hisoka took steps forward again and tried to punch Gen, which he blocked beautifully. I have seen that metal string, does he think that it would go unnoticed? Hisoka thought. Meanwhile. When will Gen come back? Killua asked. I don't know, Gon said. Maybe I should go look what's happening, Gon said. I saw that Gen and you whispered something to each other, So if he promised something you should not worry, Killua said. Gen is kinda powerful, although he isn't as good as me, Killua said boasting. When Hisoka ran towards General Gen pulled the strings and sent the 2 needles flying towards Hisoka. This was his plan. Not too bad, but not too good, Hisoka thought. Just when Hisoka was about to block the attacks, Gen pulled 3rd string that he secretly placed off the fight. The string launched a dagger towards Hisoka, coming 3 times more faster than the needles. This was unexpected, Hisoka said. Too bad he wasn't any powerful, otherwise that could have worked, Hisoka thought. Hisoka blocked the needles with his cards and threw 1 card to intercept the dagger, but off this moment Gen wasn't standing still. He jumped towards Hisoka and punched with his all-power. Hisoka caught the attack and put his other hand on Gen's neck. Too bad that you weren't more powerful. Otherwise you could have done some good damage with your little trick, Hisoka said. Gen just stared at Hisoka, unable to say anything because his throat was being strangled. I love that face, Hisoka said. When Gen was going to black out because the lack of oxygen, Hisoka withdrew his arm. You and your friend. Pass, Hisoka said in his cheerful voice. Cough cough. Gen coughed. You should be able to continue, Hisoka said. Currency PRR currency. Hisoka, you should come, we are near the 2nd exam site. A random voice came from the phone. Okay. I will be right there, Hisoka said. Hisoka took Leorio's body and threw it over his shoulder. Can you find it by your own? Hisoka asked. Gen nodded. I see. I will take your friend to the 2nd exam, Hisoka said while carrying Leorio. I will see you in the 2nd exam, Hisoka said with smirk. After getting up, Gen sniffed and smelled Leorio's perfume and took towards it. Gen took running towards Leorio's perfume. After few minutes of running he arrived at the 2nd exam gate. Gen saw everyone already there. Over here, Gon yelled. Gen walked there. Chapter 17. What happened there? Gon asked. Well, there was this creepy clown guy. Gen started to tell his story. You are so cool. Gen and Killua said together. I know, Gen said. But you forgot to tell me how you got here? Killua said. I just followed Leorio's perfume, Gen said. Ha 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 ha. You really are amazing, Killua said. HMP. I can do that too, Gon said, little irritated. I know, Gon, Gen said with a smile. Excellent work, everyone. Satots's voice interrupted their conversation. The 2nd exam will occur here, in the Bisca Forest Park, Satots said. So, I shall take my leave, Satots said. Best of luck to all of you, Satots said. After Satots left, the big gate opened slowly. Ooh, everyone said, clearly impressed. Will all the applicants who passed the 1st exam please enter? A powerful voice sounded off the air. Welcome. A girl with aqua-colored hair said. I'm Menki, the 2nd exam examiner, Menki said. And I'm Buara, the other examiner, Buara said. Currency RMMM currency. What was that sound? Everyone questioned. You must be hungry, Menki said. I'm starving, Buara said. There you have it. The 2nd exam will involve cooking, Menki said. See cooking? The ninja asked. Wait. Cooking? Other man said. We are here to take the hunter exam. The man said. That's quite right, Menki said. Your challenge for the 2nd exam is to produce a dish that will satisfy our palate, Menki said. Why do we have to cook? Another man said. That's because we are gourmet hunters, Menki said. Huh? Ha ha ha. The man laughed. Man, what a letdown. Everyone started laughing. They are gourmet hunters, another said while laughing. The gourmet hunters Menki and Buara. Their selection as examiners could prove problematic. Satots thought while watching with binoculars. Only 50 applicants. No, depending on the task, it's possible that fewer than 10 applicants will pass the 2nd exam. Satots thought. So, gourmet hunters, What are we supposed to make? Another man asked. Buara, Menki said. The required ingredient is pork, Buara said. Pork? As in pig meat? Another applicant asked. You are free to use meat from many species of Bisca forest pigs, Buara said. You must use the cooking facilities here to prepare the pork, Buara said. And you can only pass if we both find it delicious, Buara said. And we will evaluate more than just the taste. Don't underestimate the intricacies of cooking, Menki added. Got it? Menki asked. When we are both eaten our fill the exam will end, Menki said. We get it. We get it. Let's just start, big man with yellow hair said. Then the second exam shall finally begin, Buara said. Everyone ran out of the garden. Free to use meat from many species of pigs? Menki asked. You have a real nasty streak, Menki said. Choosing the ingredients was my job, Buara said. Only one species of pig lives in the Bisca forest, correct? Menki said. I hope they don't get themselves killed, Buara said. Everyone was looking everywhere. Gon and Killua, Gen said. What? Killua asked. Can you catch 3 pigs? Gen asked. Sure, but why? Killua asked. If you got me a pig I will share spices I will find with you, Gen said. Okay, that's a deal. Gon and Killua said. Be careful, Gen said to the duo. You too, they said. Chapter 18. After walking in the forest for a while, Gen already picked some spices up that he remembered reading about. Gen thought. Better to head back. Gen thought. When Gen came back he saw Gon and Killua already waiting with the 3 pigs. Gen picked up his pig and shared his spices with Gon and Killua. Then Gen went and started roasting his pig. After roasting the pig Gen picked it up and put it on a plate. Then he sliced the pig up in good slices. After he chopped some cucumber and put spices on the pig. Now it's done, Gen thought. Gen walked over to Gon and Killua. Do you guys need any help? Gen asked. Yeah, Gon said. How should I put these spices on the pork? Gon asked. Just sprinkle the spices over the slices, Gen said. Gen took his pork and went to Buara and Menki. This one looks good, Menki said. Menki took bite of it. This is delicious, Menki thought. It's alright. You pass, Menki said. You pass too, Buara said while gobbling. After that Gon came too. It's good too, Menki said. You pass, Menki and Buara said together. Next Killua came. It's almost as good as the first one, Menki thought. You pass, Menki said. You pass, Buara said too. PST, Leorio said how did you get so good food? Oh. I have some leftover spices share them with Kurapika then you should pass, Gen said. Okay, Leorio said. Kurapika. You pass, Menki and Buara said. Leorio. You pass, Buara and Menki said. I'm full now, Buara said. Yeah me too, Menki said. The exam ends now, Menki yelled. Only these 5 people pass, Menki said. What? One man yelled. That's unfair, another yelled. Hey this isn't funny, another said. I don't want to let mere gourmet hunter to intervene with my hunter exam. Another man yelled. That's your own problem, Menki said. That said, a powerful voice came from the sky. It would be excessive to only pass 5 contestants. The voice said. That's the symbol of Hunter Association. One applicant yelled while looking at flying ship. Is it someone from selection committee? One asked. A man jumped out of the ship. Who is that geezer? A random man asked. Analyze. Gen thought. Answer, negative. Unable to analyze this person. You must learn Nen before you can analyze this powerful person. Holy shit. Gen thought. But Nen? Gen thought. The same word comes again. Gen thought. The chairman of selection committee, Menki said. He is in charge of the hunter exams. Chairman Netero. Menki said. Well, I work behind the scenes, Netero said. I only take action when there is issue like this, Netero said. So Menki, you only passed few contestants, Netero said. There is still 3 exams coming, so we need more applicants, Netero said. Well, how about this, Netero said. You will do another exam, but you have to participate in the exam, Netero said. Okay, Menki said. Next will be boiled eggs, Menki said. You 5 can come with me, Netero said. Chapter 19. Everyone followed Chairman Netero to his airship. After everyone else went to continue the second exam, Chairman Netero asked some questions from the 5 people. So, why do you guys want to become hunter? Netero asked. To find our dad and become the strongest, Gon said. Same here, Gen said. I want to become rich, Leorio said. I want to take revenge on the Phantom Troop, Kurapika said. Good, Netero mumbled. Do you guys want to have a challenge? Netero said. What kind of challenge? Gen asked. I will be fighting 1 versus 1 matches with everyone, and if you manage to impress, hit or make me suffer any kind of injury, you win, Netero said. If you manage to do it, I will do something that will help you grow a lot stronger, Netero said. Every one of you have 10 minutes. Blonde hair come first, Netero said. Okay, Kurapika said. After 10 minutes. Too bad I didn't manage to impress him, Kurapika said. Next, the middle-aged man, Netero said. What do you mean? Leorio grumbled. I'm not even 20 yet, Leorio grumbled. Oh, Netero said. Looks can be deceiving, Netero said while putting his tongue out. This old man, Leorio said angrily. After 10 minutes. Too bad I didn't manage to do it. The old man is fast, Leorio grumbled. You black-haired kid in green, Netero said. Yes, Gon said. After 10 minutes. Ah, I was so close, Gon said, while poking the floor. Next, the white-haired kid, Netero said. You did great, but not enough, Netero said. HMHP, Killua said, little bit pissed. Last, the kid in black clothes, Netero said. Gen said. Gen walked into a room that was black and white colored. The room was full of fighting marks. Is weapons allowed? Gen asked. Netero said. Sure, he said. Activate the sight of violet, Gen thought. Gen manifested 10 needles to each of his pockets. Gen threw a needle towards Netero's head. Throwing needle accurately is really hard, Netero thought. This kid has potential, Netero thought. Gen rushed towards Netero. Gen saw with the sight of violet, ability where Netero was about to move and punch towards the place. What? Netero thought as he stopped the movement he was about to make. Gen jumped to the air and kicked towards Netero's head. Netero jumped backwards, but Gen didn't let him leave just like that. Gen threw 3 more needles toward Netero's vital spots. Arg. Gen thought. This isn't gonna work. Gen thought. What should I do? Gen thought. Maybe something out. Gen thought. Gen threw another 2 needles towards the ears of Netero. Netero squatted and dodged them. Gen went in for a punch, but this time he did something no one expected. He started to create illusion punches that went towards Netero. New ability learned, Illusion Punch. What? Who taught him something like this? I have never seen it, Netero thought. Yes. Gen thought. Netero dodged all the illusions and the real one. This would have worked if it wasn't me or anyone else powerful, Netero thought. Currency ring 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 currency. Time is up, Netero said. Oh. I did not make it in time, Gen said. Yes, you didn't manage to punch me or hurt me, but you certainly impressed me, Netero said. Really? Gen asked. Yes, Netero said. Dash. So what was the thing that will benefit me? Gen asked. If you pass the hunter exams, I will train you couple of months, Netero said. Thank you, Gen said. But what about my friends? Gen asked. They will have another hunter train them, if they pass, Netero whispered to General. But don't tell this to your friends because it is supposed to be a secret, Netero said and put his tongue out playfully. You sure are a childish old man, Gen said. Netero grinned. Oh. I didn't win it, Gen said. Ah. Okay, Gon said. Maybe someone of you will win next time, Netero came out and said. Maybe, Gen said. The others who passed are coming back right on time, Netero said. Yeah, everyone said. Analyze. Gen thought. Name Gen. Power level. 450/unlimited, with everything. Potential. Unknown. Abilities. Analyze. The sight of violet. Illusion punch. Intelligence. 180 IQ. Point 0, unlocks when host learns Nen. Shop, unlocks when host learns Nen. So cool. Gen thought. Chapter 20. After fighting with Netero everyone went to sleep. Well, almost everyone. Gen jumped up from his bed very sneakily. Where are you going? Killua asked. Oh, it's nothing, I just will go check something out, Gen said, not even surprised that Killua was awake. Do you need help? Killua asked. Well, if you go and get us enough water for 1 or 2 days, Gen said. Are you gonna poison the water or something? Killua asked. Yes, you are very sharp, Killua, Gen said. Can I ask where did you find the poison? Killua asked. Oh. I found it during the second exam when I was searching for spices, Gen said. You sure have a very good knowledge about these things, Killua said. I take that as a compliment, Gen said. Next day. Almost everyone was feeling bad. PST. What kind of poison did you put in? Killua asked. Nothing that bad. I didn't want to kill potential hunters, Gen said. Killua went to the water fountain. Killua took a glass and filled it with water. This isn't even bad, Killua said. Well, you do have a poison resistance, Gen said. Do you want to take a little sip from there? Killua asked. Sure, it isn't that potent poison, little sip burns like 5 minutes maximum, Gen said. Gen took a sip. Secret condition unlocked. Updating system. 5%. 20%. 50%. 99%. 100%. Update completed. Analyze yourself to look at the changes. It isn't bad, Gen said while trying to not be shocked. Analyze. Gen thought. Name, Gen. Power level. 455/unknown. Potential. Unknown. Abilities. Analyze. The sight of violet. Illusion punch. Resistance. Weak poison resistance. Intelligence. 180 points. 0, unlocks when host learns Nen. Shop, unlocks when host learns Nen. So cool. Gen thought. I will go training in one of the rooms, Gen said. Okay, Killua said. Gen walked to a room and started throwing different kind of weapons he manifested. After learning how to use weapons he started to train his illusion punch with his the sight of violet. After doing that, Gen started to build his muscles. Building muscles must not be forgotten, it is important part of being the strongest. Right when Gen stopped his training an announcement came. Everyone, the third exam will start in 5 hours. Robotic voice said. Be prepared. The voice said. Gen started to prepare all the items that he might need in coming challenges. After preparing, Gen started to read more knowledge that he might need. Gen read all kinds of things from fighting styles to different weapons. After reading, Gen went to meditate. As the time passed, everyone became more stressed. Killua, did Gen tell you where he went? Gon asked. Yeah, he said. Killua answered. Where? Gon asked. He went to train, Killua said. Train? There is only 2 hours left before the third exam, Gon said confused. Gen's recovery speed is amazing. I think even if he trained himself to the sleep, he would probably recover in couple of hours, Killua said. How do you know? Gon asked. Gen tried poison that normal person would feel up to 5 minutes, Killua said. Guess how long did he take, Killua said. 3 minutes? Gon asked. No. It was 10 seconds, Killua said. 10? Gen said. Yup, Killua said. Chapter 21. After 4 hours Gen stopped his meditation. Gen knew what the clock is because he has internal clock. Gen did everything to get him ready and went back to his friends. Yo, Gen said. Gen, Gon said. How was your training? Killua asked. Pretty good, Gen said. But why did you train? Gon asked. I even thought he is my brother. I can't reveal everything to him. Gen said. I was just learning on fighting styles, Gen said. Oh, that's nice, Gon said. Yeah, Gen said. How long does we have before the third exam? Gen asked. About 20 minutes. Killua answered. Did you guys pack everything you need? Gen asked random questions to sit in silence. Yeah. I packed my fishing rod, Gon said. Else? Gen asked. Some water, Gon said. Gen was little taken aback. So you are saying that you didn't pack anything else? Gen asked. Gon said like he did something good. Baka, Gen yelled. Take this. Gen took a knife that he had prepared for Gon because he knew him too well. Thanks, Gon said. After 15 minutes an announcement came. Everyone, the third exam is about to start. Voice came from speaker. Please come to lounge in 2 minutes. The voice said. Gon looked at the window. Is that where the next exam is about to begin? Gon asked. Probably, Gen said looking at a huge mountain tower. What is this place? Someone asked. There is nothing here, other said. Ahem. The same voice said. Everyone, the third exam is about to begin. A green creature said. Is that the same creature that gave us our badges? Gon asked. Yeah, it is, Gen said. The third exam will be done in this tower, otherwise called the Trick Tower. The creature said. Trick Tower? Leorio questioned. To pass this exam, you must reach the tower's base alive. The creature said. The time limit is 72 hours. The creature said. With that we will now begin the third exam. The creature said. I pray for your success. The creature said and walked back to the airship. So it's finally my turn? A man with violet hair said while eating chips. Best of luck to everyone. Voice came from the airship. Gen walked to the side and looked down. Well, we are high. Gen thought. It's sad that I can't fly. Gen thought. Gon, Killua, Leorio and Kurapika came and looked down as well. So high, Leorio said. Yeah, Kurapika said. What should we do? Leorio asked. Are we supposed to climb down? Leorio asked. That would be impossible, Kurapika said. I recommend that we wait for a while and watch what other are doing, Gen said. Yeah, I support Gen's idea, Killua said. Climbing down would be impossible, but not for me. A man came boasting. But a top-class rock climber can handle this with no problem. The man said. Wow, Gon said. He is going down pretty fast, Killua said. Looks like I will be the first one to pass the third exam. The man said. Just as he said that he heard sound of wings. The creature came and took the man in his mouth and swallowed him. Well, no rock climbing then, Gen said. Yeah, Gon said. It looks like there are secret passages behind these rocks, Gen said. Yeah, that might be a possibility, Killua said. I will go down to one, Gen said. By yourself? Gon asked. It looks like only one can go through one, Gen said. Yeah. Good luck, Kurapika said. Yeah, good luck, Killua said. Bye, Gen said while he found a passageway. Gen stepped on the place and went inside. Comment: the whole place was dark. Chapter 22. After Gen fell into the hole, he found himself in a dark room. After few seconds a light bulb lit up. Then a robotic voice came from speaker. "Hello. I'm Robot that third examiner made," Robot said. "Just follow the route that opens and don't die," Robot said. "Good luck," Robot said. Hooah. Gen thought. Gen started walking the route. There were only few lights on the corridor. After walking for 10 minutes, Gen found himself in a room with a scary-looking man. "You must be the one I have to kill," the man said. "That must be my first opponent." Gen though as he stood still. "So why do you want to kill me?" Gen asked, acting clueless. "They will set me free, if I kill you," the man said. "Oh, that's cool," Gen said. Analyze. Gen thought. Name, Noah, power levels, 65/250, no potential, abilities, none, resistance, weak cold resistance, dread, little dread, friendship, normal, intelligence, 90 IQ, yeah that's just easy. Gen thought. Author here, the resistance levels are weak resistance, mid resistance, high resistance. There isn't immunity because I think that's too OP. If you beat him you can continue the journey. Voice came from speaker. Alright, Gen said as he activated the sight of violet. Gen manifested few needles in his pocket and drew them at Noah. Noah dodged the needles and started running towards Gen with his blade on his right hand. Noah swinged his sword towards Gen's head. Gen jumped up and threw needle at a vital spot in his neck. He should not be getting up soon. Gen thought. Gen walked towards the next corridor and started walking towards the next challenge. Meanwhile where is Gen when we need him? Leorio said. Yeah, Kurapika said pretty pissed. We shall wait and see if fifth member comes down, Killua said. After walking for a couple of minutes he decided to take a small break. Gen took a small nap. After waking up, Gen sat up and took some water from his black backpack. After taking water he took a bread that he packed. As he finished his bread a voice came from a speaker. Friendly reminder, Robot said. You have 70 hours left, Robot said. I shall continue then, Gen said. After walking for 30 minutes Gen found himself at some kind of weird room. There is going to be 5 questions. Robotic voice said. What is the best defensive weapon? Robot asked. A shield, Gen said. Good answer, Robot said. What should you do if you are against 3 faster men and your allies are coming in 5 minutes? Robot said. I would block and dodge the attacks, Gen said. Good answer, Robot said. Now let's up the level, Robot said. What would you do if 5 people attacked you now? Robot said. Defeat them, Gen said. 5 people appeared from different places. Gen activated the sight of violet. Gen looked off the stats of everyone. The average power level was 45. Gen walked towards the first man. Gen did a quick jab at the man's neck. After that he speeded to the next person. Gen used his illusion punch to take him cold. Gen ran to the 3 scared men and knocked them out. That was refreshing. Gen thought. Chapter 23. Third question. The robot said. If you had 3 allies, all 3 of them are weak in terms of speed and your 5 opponents are much faster and stronger than your allies. The robot said. I would try to think of a plan to defeat them, but if I can't I would save myself, Gen said. Interesting. The robot said. If you had one wish what would it be? The robot asked. To become the strongest ever, Gen said without thinking too much. The robot said. What will you do if you become the strongest? The robot asked. Probably travel around the world and become stronger. Gen shrugged. Well. The robot said. You may continue, may the luck be on your side. The robot said. Thank you. Gen thanked. Gen saw a door opening and went towards it. Meanwhile with Gon, Killua, Leorio, and Kurapika. Ah. So boring, Leorio said. Yeah, Kurapika said. We would not be here, if Leorio didn't lose 50 hours to some prisoners, Tompa said. At least he didn't give up before the fighting even started, Killua said. Gon said. So can I try your skateboard? Gen asked. Sure, if I can try your fishing rod, Killua said. So boring. Gen thought while dodging traps. Maybe I should run for a while, Gen thought. After that thought, Gen started running through the tunnel. Gen ran quite fast. It seemed that working out really helped. After running for a while, Gen found himself beside a gate. The gate was big and rusty. There were lianas growing at the gate. There was a sign that read, "Labyrinth, be careful of traps." Gen read in his mind. This is too boring, Gen thought as he stepped inside the labyrinth. Gen yelled. Gen listened very carefully and then thought. Left path is the right path, Gen thought. Gen had used his ears to find the right path. Because of Gen's great hearing ability, he was able to locate the right path very fast. Gen started walking the left path. The path was very old-looking, built from stone. There was all kinds of traps from pitch to poison traps. Thankfully Gen had learned different kind of traps from all kind of books that he read. I wouldn't be surprised if this cave collapsed, Gen joked in his mind. After walking for a while, Gen took a little pause. When Gen took the pause, he remembered something. Why doesn't Killua's footsteps make any sound? Gen thought. He probably has learned somewhere, Gen thought. I want to try it too, Gen thought. After that, Gen tried to walk as silently as possible. After 4 hours of dodging traps and learning to walk silently, Gen finally found the exit. It was a lot farther than I thought, Gen thought. Gen continued his journey through the tunnel. Chapter 24. After walking through the tunnel for a while, Gen found himself in a cold space. There were 2 options. First option, quite safe route, estimated time 50 hours. Gen read in his mind. Second option, dangerous route, estimated time depends on power. Gen read in his mind. Gen didn't hesitate. Gen directly walked towards second route. I hope it will give me a good challenge and help me grow stronger, Gen thought. While Gen was walking in the dangerous tunnel, a screen popped up. New ability learned, silent walk. That's cool, Gen thought. After walking for 2 minutes, Gen saw a random opening. Better to walk carefully, Gen thought. Gen walked towards the opening. The whole opening was black. There were 2 lava falls. The room was surrounded by lava. In the middle of the room there was standing a fierce-looking animal. It had 4 claws and black body and lion-like head. Analyze, Gen thought. Name, 4-clawed fire tiger. Power levels 420/1500. Mid potential. Abilities: Flame burst. Resistance: high fire resistance. Dread: little dread. Friendship: hateful. Intelligence: 45 IQ. Is that a tiger? Gen thought. Looks more like a lion, Gen thought. Who cares? Gen shrugged it off. This is going to be hard, Gen thought. I have to outsmart him, Gen thought. The tiger started and rushed towards Gen with hateful glances. Gen summoned 5 needles to his pocket. The reason why Gen didn't summon the needles to his hand is because he saw that there were cameras all over the place. Gen took the needles and threw them towards the tiger's vital spots. The tiger didn't let him hit. The tiger summoned a fire burst and locked it towards Gen, while blocking the needles. While the tiger didn't see anything, because of the fire burst, Gen sneaked behind it and punched the tiger on his belly. The tiger didn't hear it, because of the silent walk. The punch landed and the tiger let out a noise that said that it was in pain. My tactic worked great. Gen wanted the tiger to use fire burst to block its view. The needles were just a feint. Gen didn't let the tiger get up. Gen rushed and threw a knife that he had manifested in his bigger pocket. The knife landed at the tiger's heart and the tiger was finished. It takes one mistake to lose the battle. Gen thought a quote from a book. Gen collected couple of body parts of the tiger, because the body parts could be sold and Gen wasn't really rich. Gen saw a new door open and walked towards it. Gen stepped through the door and continued his walk. After few minutes, Gen saw a door. Gen walked up to the door. The door was automatic and it opened when Gen was close enough. You were number 3 to leave the tunnel. You had 64 hours and 12 minutes to finish. Congratulations, voice said. Gen walked out and sat down. There were 2 others already. Hisoka and some weird robot. The door closed behind General. Ooh, it's that boy. Interesting. Hisoka thought. Chapter 25. Who is that blue-haired weirdo with needles all over his face? Gen thought. His aura is amazing too. Gen thought. Analyze. Gen thought. Name, Illumi. Power levels. 420/1500. 13,000 high potential. Abilities. Body alteration. Silent walk. Rhythm echo. Nen abilities. Necromancy. Resistance. High poison resistance. High level electric resistance. Mid-level fire resistance. Dread. God level dread. Friendship. Normal. Intelligence. 140 IQ. What's up with these freaks? Gen thought. 140 IQ, that's high. Gen thought. But wait, why does he have same skills as Killua? Gen thought. They both may be from the Zoldyck family? Gen thought. Meanwhile Illumi was thinking. That boy is powerful. Illumi thought. He looks to be the same age as my brother and doesn't seem to come from any clan. Illumi thought. It will be better if I kill him now. Illumi thought. Illumi quickly took a needle from the pocket in his trousers. Illumi threw it at amazing speed. Just as Gen saw it and was about to dodge, something crazy happened. Hisoka drew one of his cards that intercepted the needle. How dare you touch my property, Hisoka said with his demonic voice. Next time you even look at him, I will kill you, Hisoka said while pressuring Illumi with his nen. Okay. Take it easy, Illumi said to Hisoka, while a little bit of sweat poured down his face. Thanks, Gen said. You're welcome, Hisoka said with a smile. So you know Killua, right? The white-haired kid with skateboard? Gen asked. Gen felt a little bit of pressure coming from Illumi. Yeah. I know him, Hisoka said. He must have noticed that Jitaraku is Killua's brother and now is trying to bait him out using his brother. Hisoka thought little bit of bloodlust leaking. Why don't you take him as your challenger and kill him? Gen asked. He is too weak, Hisoka said. Bullshit, Gen said. He is more powerful than me and you are still interested in me, Gen said. Gen felt more bloodlust coming from Hisoka and more pressure coming from Illumi. So why don't you just kill him? Gen asked. It is because I think he has little potential, Hisoka said with beaming smirk. Oh, well, I was just joking, Gen said and laughed it off. The pressure stopped coming from Illumi, but the bloodlust by Hisoka still remained. Okay, no fighting. A voice came from a speaker. Well, that was interesting. The third examiner thought. After that started the waiting time. Fortunately Gen packed some food to eat while waiting for hours. Gen still didn't let his guard down. As the hours passed by, Gen started believing that the trio had failed. Maybe I should have helped them? Gen asked himself. And that's a wrap, hunters. Another awesome HxH fanfic completed. Huge shout out to the original author. Their links are in the description, so go show them some love for this masterpiece. If you're new here and love HxH as much as I do, drop a like and hit that sub button to officially become a hunter. Your support seriously keeps me going and motivated to keep uploading more every day. Also check out the community posts. I'm always running polls, taking feedback, and letting you vote on what comes next. I'm still learning the ropes here on YouTube, so your input really helps. That's it for now. Peace. Love you all.